thousands of years, practically since the world began, we've had peace and war. Peace and war. We marked out boundaries and went to war to change them. We developed trade and fought over it. We invented machines and put guns on them. And every time peace got its feet on the ground, another war blew the hell out of it. Today, we have another chance for peace. Maybe the last chance. Well, what have we done about it? 50 nations who want peace got together. They formed the United Nations Organization. Purpose? To stop wars. To see how this organization is going to work, let's take a couple of countries. Call them Highland and Lowland. Suppose Highland is arguing with Lowland about a boundary. In this United Nations setup, they'll take their argument to the General Assembly. And here, in front of all the other countries in the world, Highland and Lowland will sound off with their complaints. The other countries give them advice or criticism, try to get the problem straightened out. But suppose after hearing the arguments, the General Assembly decides that this is a job for legal specialists. In this case, they take their legal tangle to the International Court. There, the judges dig into the evidence and hand down a decision. But countries have other problems. They get into economic trouble, business jams. The factories in one country and the raw materials in another can lead to all sorts of fights over trade. Price arguments, shipping problems, taxes, trade laws, money value, and other tangles can get trade relations between countries all snarled up. This kind of question is one for the Economic and Social Council, an outfit set up especially to handle this sort of thing. This council sends a committee to study the raw materials of Lowland and the industries of Highland, and then suggest ways for them to get together and do business without scrapping. Most countries can settle their disputes peacefully, because all the other countries of the world will insist on peaceful settlement. But suppose a country doesn't want to play ball. Suppose it starts arming, making threats. Then the United Nations has a powerful last resort. The Security Council is set up to guarantee peace by force, if necessary. If the Big Five, Britain, China, France, Russia, and the United States, and 2 of the 6 other nations on this council decide that a country is hell-bent for trouble, they step in and say, look, either you settle this peacefully, or we'll settle it for you. But if a warning isn't enough, if a country keeps right on making trouble, then the Security Council isolates him, cuts off his trade and communications. And if this doesn't stop him, the Council can shoot the works, calling on the other United Nations for armed force to stop the fight. The United Nations Organization is a working plan for peace. 50 nations have decided to put war out of business. This plan may not be perfect. It's still open for improvements. But it is a chance for peace. And up to now, it's the best chance we've ever had.